Gratins are a great way to make vegetables, particularly because they can be made in advance and then reheated later. So I'm going to make a zucchini gratin. The first thing I did was saute some onions, about a pound of onions and some butter, cook them at a really low temperature so that they're going to cook really slowly and caramelize. Delicious. Just leave that for a minute. Now I'm going to cut up 2 pounds of zucchini. Traditionally, the French make potato gratins, but you can make it everything from butternut squash to tomato gratins. So I'm just going to cook this with the lid on for about 10 minutes till the zucchini gets a little bit cooked. So I'm going to heat a cup of milk. Okay, so the next thing is I'm going to season the zucchini. 2 teaspoons of salt. It already smells good, the onions and zucchini together. 1 teaspoon of pepper. Try and use freshly ground pepper if you can. And 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. It's really a classic gratin spice. I'm just going to cook that for about 5 minutes. I need about 3/4 cup of breadcrumbs, 3/4 cup of grated Gruyere, and that's going to become the topping. Okay, now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of flour, just to make a little bit of a thick sauce. Just stir that in. Zucchini is still sort of al dente. Okay, now I'm going to add the cup of milk, hot. This is what's going to make the creamy sauce for the gratin. Milk and the flour. All the onions and zucchini, it's just wonderful, and I can smell the nutmeg. So just pour everything right into the dish. Totally delicious. Topping, the Gruyere and breadcrumbs. It's the cheese and the crumbs that's going to make this nice and brown and crusty on top. It's a great contrast to the creamy zucchini. Okay, now to add a little extra richness, a little bit of butter dotted on the top, makes it nice and brown, just a little. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bake at 400 degrees for about 20 minutes, then I'm going to take it out and cool, and Genevieve can reheat it just before dinner.